What's up, collective? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into another reading. Hope you're having a good day. Alright, let's get into this. There's new readings on the channel. You may not be seeing them in your feed. You just have to check the channel. Thank you for sharing the video. Thank you for your likes, reviews. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Let's get into this reading. This is a general reading for every sign. Please do not take anything personal on this channel. If anything is offensive, it might not be your message. You could disregard it. And only take what resonates and has confirmation for you. You have Hierophant in reverse coming out. Something unorthodox, a group. Okay, bothering women here. This group. Okay, can consist of Taurus, Leo, Cancer, Gemini. Any of these signs could be in this group. Okay, they seem to be too curious and stalking. Okay, whatever they're doing is going to lay them to rest or get them arrested. Whatever it is that they're doing. You have air in reverse that could be doing a lot of stuff here, just overactive in the energy, in the imagination, too nosy, spying, stalking, possessed. Okay, and then we have this High Priestess in reverse. We have a lot of lower energy here. Somebody could be trying to pimp women, take their money, put them in debt. Some sort of one-sided charity is happening. There could be somebody who's abusing their power. Taurus, Gemini could be abusing their power. Plotting on these women of this group. You're overcommitted to the devil around somebody's home, in someone's community, around a celebration, around young children, the collective. Okay, they're hustling here. This is some kind of hustle that's happening. But someone is overcommitted to lower energy. They're overwhelmed, but they won't stop doing something. They continue to plot. Why does this group keep plotting even though they're overwhelmed and hustling and they can't enjoy their money or anything they're earning? They might not be earning anything. Why are they still doing this? These are puppets here, okay, that are very disappointed with the eight of cups and two of swords. They're very disappointed. Okay, something is not working out for this Emperor, for this Aries. Something could be going on with a water sign and this Aries, a young water sign, this Aries. Okay, they could be using energy to heal. Okay. This Two of Swords says they don't make their own decisions. Somebody is being controlled here. They don't make their own decisions. They're indecisive. They're getting backfired. Okay. They're possessed with the Four of Pentacles here. They're obsessed. They're lusting. They have spirits on them, basically. Okay. Maybe a Cancer, Leo in reverse had a tower. Something suddenly happened to them while they were doing something in a dream with someone here. This is possible. While we were in the spirit here with possession, and the Eight of Wands in the Tower, the Eight of Wands in reverse in the Tower telling me something is seriously going on, and it resulted in something very bad, because whatever work they're doing is very sloppy work. Something is going on with something is going on with the money. Somebody's not making money or not as much money. They could be losing money. This person is very frustrated and angry. And something sudden, some kind of destruction happened. What happened to this person? Well, they were doing something in somebody's dreams here. Maybe a Capricorn or a Scorpio, Cancer, Leo, a Leo, Scorpio, Aries. There's something that an Aquarius knows, okay? Somebody passed out. ER is here. ER. Someone had an emergency. Temp, maybe with their temperature. S could be significant rest. Somebody is resting. Death is here. Five of Cups is here. And we have an Aquarius that is, what does this Aquarius have to do with this? We have an Aquarius that needs to come clean or rethink their approach here. Something happened to this person with the Tower. Somebody either committed this ending to someone in their sleep, or it happened to them. Ancestor is saying either or could have happened. I think they weren't communicating with this energy. But something was happening in his sleep. Okay, somebody couldn't sacrifice someone, and maybe they had an ending. This little bata. Okay, are they going to? Because they keep doing something for somebody's inheritance that don't belong to them and their family. They keep bothering people. There's something wrong with these groups. They're sick. Okay, they're not gaining any popularity or clarity from doing this. It's not working, and they keep doing the same thing over and over again. They're being investigated. What is taking so long with the investigation? The devil. Okay, something is going on with the devil. Maybe somebody is drinking with the Five of Cups. Somebody is grieving. They're regretting something. They did something with spirits, with demons. Somebody's arrested as well. Somebody's in the pit. Okay, they're guilty. They're being punished. Libra, Capricorn, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Pisces. Okay, this person is fighting with their demons and they have no more energy. This fire sign. Fire, earth could have no more energy. Libra could be struggling here. Somebody's going to go down in the pit for what they're doing. This Queen of Wands, ancestors are getting in reverse with this person, and the authorities are involved. Because there's some kind of demonic obsession, attachments, something very shadowy and dark and ugly and evil happening here. And it's being handled. We have the authorities, ancestors. This group they're done for. Okay, they need to move on. The collective is moving on. They need to let go and move on because they're doing nothing but losing opportunity. Everybody knows that they're fake. Everybody knows that what comes out of this person's mouth is fake. It's false. They don't really love anybody. They talk shit here. The Scorpio, Libra, Earth. Okay, this person's involved here. Ancestors are watching them, so this could be somebody close to your family. And the authorities are watching them too because they're involved in some kind of lower activity here. And they're in regret, they're sorry. Devil, Tower, and Five of Cups, and Death. It's very bad for this group right now. And they could be trying to trick you, communicate with you spiritually. Any of these things they could be trying to do here. Because they want something that's destined for the collective. They're trying to put spirits on people. They feel safer when everybody's demonically possessed. They feel very safe. They feel like they can keep getting away with their garbage and they don't have to change again. This is significant. Somebody's going to prison because of what they're doing to people in their plans, when they're leaving their home, their progress in life. Someone is going to go to jail for that. They're doing something to people who are trying to recover. They're bothering people unwantedly in their imagination. And they're trying to squeeze themselves in between all of this. They're just trying to get too close to the collective. But they really need to go away. They're not understanding. Go away. They're possessed. Some of them are scheming. They're lying. They're scared. They're dumb. There's a lot of going on. Yeah, they need to serve justice. Okay? Somebody wants to be with their family. Somebody wants to raise their children. Okay? And something stopped. Okay? Something stopped. Somebody keeps trying to sacrifice this. Somebody keeps trying to sacrifice this. Okay? Because they need to serve justice and they're upset. Somebody's upset that they need to serve justice and the collective still want, they that they can change this desire. Scorpio, Aquarius, Pisces, Sag could be significant in these signs, but they think that they can change how somebody feels. They think that they can make somebody stop wanting to love, okay, and have a family. They want to change that because they're sick. Give me something for this justice card. Somebody's going to be very happy with the justice that they get. It's just taking some time. Why is it taking so much time? Oh gosh. What do we have here? We have one card. Believe in the impossible, okay? If somebody is believing in the impossible, that is why they're going to be happy with their justice. They're not giving up. They're not having doubt. They have confidence and they know that justice is going to be served. So somebody's very happy. That's what I see. You're a happy person. They're not going to stop. You could be tired. You feel like you're not, but I mean, you've come far. We've all come far. So it's no reason. Okay, the energy is gaining momentum. Okay, something with family is gaining momentum. It's picking up. And we have the end of a tough cycle approaches. Okay, Capricorn could be significant. A blue moon, purple could be significant. Any of these colors on your card. The emotions are running high. So somebody could be a little emotional right now. Okay, something could be going on with your emotions are running high, and it's a time to heal. Somebody could be spending time healing, which is going to end a tough cycle. You have the balsamic moon and you have super moon. These times, these periods could be significant. They don't have to be. And a personal issue is reaching resolution. Cancer in the upright, Capricorn in the upright, Scorpio again, Sag, Pisces, Aquarius could be significant in these placements. But something is getting resolved. Something is getting resolved. And that's it. That's what's going to happen, collective. We just got to get there. We got to get there. I am there. I want to be different in reverse. Somebody does not want to change. Somebody does not want to change. They're emotional. They think that they're being unable to let go of something is they think that's all they can be. They believe that's all they can do. But somebody is healing over here. And someone who cannot let go is trying to mask this person and make them be the same way as them. Unable to let go. Why can't I move on from you? Somebody could be thinking that this love is crazy, or this person is crazy. The passion is too much. Somebody's saying this is too much. Whatever fire is happening here is going to burn me to death. Don't put up with my BS in reverse. Somebody wants someone to put up with their bullshit. Okay, you were right about something, and that's why you're moving on. Okay, you're healing, and good things are coming. Personal issues are reaching resolution. Tough cycles are closing, and this person is angry because they cannot reach here because they won't move on. They won't let go. So they're never going to get there because they won't let go. They will not let go. Somebody refuses to let go. Somebody wants you to put up with their crap. Why does this person expect the collective to do that? TH or HT could be significant. Okay, this is how this person improves, by never leaving someone alone. By never leaving them alone, this is how this person improves. Okay? Somebody believes if I keep stalking you and I keep watching you and keep hawking you all day, that I'll never, and I'll improve. Somebody is looking at this as improvement. Something could be significant about jewelry as well. Somebody could be stalking someone's jewelry or their possessions, or they could be a little obsessed with something that somebody has. somebody just never wants to go away. They just never want to leave someone alone. They want to make sure that they're always watching you with their balloon head and their airhead. Somebody could be have air placements. This is possible. Air, earth could be significant. This is the only time I get to live today. I choose to enjoy it. This came out in reverse. Somebody doesn't feel like this. Somebody doesn't feel like this. Somebody does not feel like they choose how to enjoy it. They choose to live. Maybe somebody's struggling with their life. They don't want to live. This is possible. This is the only time to live. I choose to enjoy it. They don't want to enjoy it. They're not making a choice to enjoy this time. They're just not doing it. They care more about what the collective is doing and what we're not doing. All that other stuff. That's not relevant for them. You were right about something. It's like whenever you're improving, this person wants to stalk you. Like whenever things are getting better, they want to be stalking. They're possessed by demons. Bathtub in reverse, Q and cat. Okay, somebody will do something to their cat in the bathtub. Somebody wants someone to give their cat a bath so that they can have some kind of water spirit party or some kind of attachment, okay, to someone. This is what somebody wants here. They want someone to offer up their pet. They want someone to pretend. They want someone to have a pet and just raise this pet and allow them to control the environment. Okay, it's time for a bath. Okay, let's do our water spirit garbage nonsense with our stupid people that we have around doing this nonsense, the implications and the nonsense, and let's try to get rid of this kitty here. That's what somebody is saying. There's a Pisces Aries that's completely insane. They're obsessed with unaliving things, people, animals, and they're sick. There's something seriously wrong with them. The letters C or Q could be significant. A is in reverse. Okay. A butterfly could be significant. Something happened with a banana. Maybe some sort of allergy. House in reverse. Somebody's losing their home. Someone is having a rebirth. Purple could be significant. Someone is having a rebirth and is saying it's time to get out. Somebody could be putting someone out. Okay, they have a life here. Somebody has life. Somebody could have lost their life as well. Hun or honey could be significant. H or N could be significant. Somebody whose first, middle, last name starts with H could be in reverse. Okay, something's going on in the moose community. They're saying that they're okay today. Okay, they're showing up in the upright. Jumping on the floor, we have someone said, I'm not going to do anything to a moose today, but I'll do something to a child. So somebody is having a rebirth, but somebody's also losing their life. So this person is really not having a rebirth. They're not really having a rebirth. They could have done something to a cat. They're not having a rebirth. And a child and a cat could have lost their life. Okay, B is in reverse, N is in reverse. But someone has life, and it's because someone else is in reverse, maybe a few people. Okay, somebody's not into the moose community. So the moose are coming out and saying, we're fine, but something else happened. Okay, the moose community is watching. Or somebody whose first, middle, last name starts with M is watching. Garden. H is significant. Q. Someone is not garden in reverse. Somebody is not planting seeds for abundance here. They're kind of taking shortcuts and putting on a fake face here. Okay, the penguin and the clam community could be going through something. Okay, or somebody whose first, middle, or last name starts with P or C could be in reverse. Again, CH could be significant. N in reverse could be significant. First, middle, or last name. penguin community. Somebody's obsessed with black and white animals. Okay, camels and alligators are okay. They're coming out okay today. But something is going on with the llamas and the octopuses. Maybe somebody is delving too far into marine creatures, water. First, middle, last name O-L in reverse. Chloe, clock, polo, pollock, cop, colon. A cat is in reverse as well, and so are these fish. Pisces could be significant. The letter D. Okay, someone is sacrificing. Z in reverse. Okay, first, middle, last name could be significant in reverse. Okay, so the nail card confirms there's sacrificing going on in the spirit or in the flesh. But I feel a lot of this is taking place in the spirit here. Okay, the rhinoceros community is okay. They usually come out in the upright. So somebody with a big nose could be significant. Gray could be significant. The letter R. Okay, somebody's not feeling cloudy, they're happy. Okay, these sea creatures are coming out in the upright, but we have ancestors here. So ancestors got involved with the sea creatures, okay? But the starfish are still having a problem. This is serious. I know they look like fluffy cards, but I really believe that people are doing this. I do. In the spirit. Yes, covens and groups travel spiritually into the water, into mountain areas, into areas where nobody will see them. Okay, spiritual travel is real, and what's happening here, possibly with the starfish community. I see a parent betraying. Somebody could be manipulating animals, the adult to betray the child. They could be entering in, okay, binding to the animal, and the animal is betraying the child. And this spirit looks blameless. The spirit looks like they're actually committing the crime. And they're getting the demonic credit for offering up. They love to offer up particular relatives. Okay, they're very big on offering up particular relatives. And this right here, the child betraying the parent and the parent betraying the child is the number one, in my opinion, choice for them, because it's the closest bond. So they're manipulating parents to betray their children. Okay, and something is not happening with the hat. These groups are obsessed with things on your head, but you're either not wearing the hat, or you're spraying the hat, you're doing something where they cannot do something through the hat. It's impossible. So now they have to try to, they're going under the sea here. The ancestors are here. Okay? The spirit is here. Good spirit energy is here. Okay? They can't do something to the clothes and the hat because ancestors are protecting it. God is protecting it. Okay? So the child can have fun and live their life. And this person is not getting this child's Ace of Cups. They're blocked. Okay? And that's it. So they're trying to use this parent to betray the child, but it doesn't look like it's working because they can't convince the parent to put something on the hat and the clothes. It's not working. Somebody's star is falling as well because they cannot do this, and that's what they deserve. Okay, they keep watching. Somebody's watching this person. They don't have a home anymore, and someone is not tempted to do something because they're being watched, maybe by the authorities. Someone could lose their home here because an adult is betraying a child. If it's not their parent, it's an adult. Okay, something is in the dirt here. Alligator is in reverse. Bed, something they did in the bed. G and C in reverse. Tiger. Okay, something's going on. Tiger community saying we're okay. We're all right today. G and C could have been doing something to the tiger community, and now they're in reverse. The letter I could be significant. pizza. So some kind of inappropriate business was going on. Another thing I feel like they're doing here is some kind of inappropriate touching, okay, in the spirit with the animals. The pizza card here, this tiger looks pretty young, okay? So something is going on. It's like these things, if they cannot find people to do these awful acts to, they're going to do it to animals. They don't care who or what they have to do it to. They just have to do it because they're sick. O is significant. Again, crow is significant. Chloe, Chai, Cho. Hi is here. Co, C-O. Koi. Hawk. Hicks. Chip, chop, hop, cop. Someone's in love here. Cigarette, sig. Something could be going on with cat energy. Cats, 2 cats, maybe. Go lick. Okay, go lick. You in reverse. First, middle, or last name. Okay, it's just. This is a strange realm. Okay, it's a strange realm, and these energies are invoking strange things. They keep calling on strange energies that do not have anyone's best interest. It must get under control. It must get under control. All right, let's get another deck. Rise of civilization. Rise of civilization. This is what we need. Somebody is a dreamer. Someone is a planner, developer, an organizer in this reading, and has good intentions for society. Has good intentions for this society. We have the divine feminine, emotional freedom, Scorpio, Aquarius. Aries could be significant, unrequited love in reverse. Something is not unrequited, something is real. There's enough attraction between 2 people to keep a relationship going, is what that means. It's in reverse, so this is good. Okay, somebody has emotional freedom in a relationship. Someone released their ex. The sacred woman in reverse. Okay, somebody wasn't a sacred woman. You have 72, 27, Virgo, 13, 31, 11 could be significant. But somebody wasn't a sacred woman to someone, and they released this person. The time has come to clear your energy. Someone is going to get married, wedding in abundance. So this is great news. Capricorn could be significant as well. The situation involves marriage. Somebody wants to get together, and there's someone who just can't let go. This distorted feminine. Okay, again, Virgo could be significant. Again, something's going on in the sea with the marine creatures. Somebody could live down here spiritually. Like, I'm serious. Somebody could spend a lot of time underwater. You could be obsessed with water, obsessed with this element. Okay, it makes them feel safe. Okay, very soon, something is not happening very soon for this distorted feminine. This passion that they want, maybe some sex or something, it's not happening. This is a water spirit. This is a spirit that is possessed and dominated by water spirits that are lustful and grotesque. Okay, compatibility in reverse. We have Taurus, and we have manifestation theories. So someone, this fiery energy is not compatible with this person, or earth sign is not compatible with them. There's somebody else that this person has in mind, and that's how it's going to be. Getting to know each other in reverse. Somebody never got to know somebody, so, and it wasn't true love. Okay, there's an engagement happening and a heart-to-heart conversation happening, so there's, you know, something is manifesting, and it's not something that's old or not real or fake. There's some sort of fantasy. That's what it is. That's it. I feel like someone is getting some bad news, okay, but it's going to be very good for the collective, whatever this is. Very good. Very good. Rise of civilization. So not everybody's going to come when we rise, okay, not everybody's going to be there. Okay, something is not going to change. Something is not changing. This rise of civilization is happening. I also see that somebody shouldn't move somewhere right now. They shouldn't move, or they're not moving because of something. Maybe because of a prison sentence could be significant. We have Virgo, Cancer could be significant. 18, 81, 34, 43, or 9 could be significant. There's a child in reverse. And someone is working now. Okay, someone is working now. They're not in poverty because this child is in reverse. This could be a woman's child. Okay, everybody's a woman's child, but there's particularly this woman here that lost a child, possibly in a man, of course. But maybe this woman is prominent in this reading. Okay, this happens so that someone wouldn't have poverty, and so this is false here. This is false. And then we have Libra, Capricorn, Cancer, Gemini, and Virgo could be significant. Somebody is away. Somebody is far away. This person did this from far away. There's an official person involved. This could be, it doesn't have to be someone you love. It could be someone you love. But there's an official person here. We have Aries, Gemini as well. And someone is looking into this. Okay. This person could have broken up with someone. This official person could have had an ending in a relationship because they're not a thief. And this main male could be in reverse as well. And there's a message about it. Their health was bad. Something happened far away. And there's multiple messages going out about a main male in reverse or a couple in reverse. Someone is going to jail for this here, and it should be. We have Gemini, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Aries could be significant, Gemini. It's like someone is not concerned, even though these messages are going out. Why isn't there any concern? There's no way to do something about it. There's no way to do, there's no pathway. No pathway. Someone has to go to court. Someone who released the devil is going to be required to go to court because someone needs to get locked up. Like somebody could be in jail until trial, and someone needs to go to court. Somebody could have gotten subpoenaed. They're in despair. This person who's in despair has to go to court. Maybe they're going to get sentenced. And this privileged lady is in reverse. They don't have this privilege anymore. Okay, they did something to somebody's family. They ended someone's family here, and the collective is very upset with this person. Maybe the female and the male are upset with this person. We have Libra, Capricorn, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Sag, Pisces could be significant. 2, 5, 19, 91, 21, 12, 29, 92, 14, 41, 8. Somebody's a good person, and they're not thinking about someone. Okay, they're not thinking about someone. Somebody could be concerned with this loss and going to court right now. They lost money. Okay, somebody lost money here. That's why they're not thinking about this person. They divorced this person, or they're not with them anymore. This person is high honor now. So they've moved on. They're not a sacrifice for this group. They're on a journey, and they're concerned with getting justice for a community, and they expect it to happen. Okay, a home is to come for someone, because this wealthy man is losing their money, which means the collective is getting their money back. They're going to have loss, and they're going to be paying back the community. Somebody is owing a lot of people money. This wealthy man could be in reverse or in the upright, but either way they owe money, so lawyers are involved. Lawyers are involved. This will bring in a rise of civilization. Somebody could play a piano. Somebody could play the piano. Pentacles, death, and Five of Wands in reverse. Somebody is avoiding this rise of civilization because it's going to bring problems. Somebody cannot deal with this. We have Eight of Swords. We have prison out again. This Cancer, Leo, Gemini, and Scorpio. Okay, or Capricorn. Anybody could be these signs. Anybody could be these signs, but someone is balanced. Okay, maybe with another person. But they're balanced, they're not overcommitted, they're not overwhelmed, they're adapting to something that's different very well. And there's loss here. There's loss, there's prison, there's entrapment, there's whoring with the High Priestess in reverse, secret harm happening, ignorance, arrogance here. And this person is just avoiding with the Five of Wands in reverse. They're avoiding something that they should not do. It's looking bad. It looks like somebody passed away because they keep avoiding something. Queen of Swords in reverse, jumping on the floor here. Virgo, Libra in reverse. Okay, doing something with this King of Wands and the Six of Swords. When they were going somewhere, something happened. Scorpio, Sag, Virgo, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer. Anybody could be these signs, but something happened here. Okay, ancestor got involved. They were doing something wrong. Somebody couldn't get some kind of paperwork done or fill something out. Somebody's filling out something with a passport. Some kind of traveling dispute happened. Somebody could have lost their life as well so that somebody can travel, but they didn't make it somewhere. It's like they're not doing so well. Yeah, somebody's going to be talking about this robata, or this group of robatas. Okay, somebody released the devil. Okay, and ancestors are there for them. All right, I see a child in reverse here. Confirmation, another. That's why ancestors are upset. Okay, somebody could be talking about this here. They did something for a Ten of Pentacles, but we know they're not getting it. Eight of Cups in reverse, because they keep coming back. So they didn't get something here. They keep returning for riches. This robata. Okay, somebody hasn't thrown something in the trash. Somebody need to throw this shit in the garbage. Excuse my language, but this group needs to stop doing this. They really need this. People are talking about it. Give me more about this Page of Swords energy. Okay, this group is crazy. Something is going public. Yeah, somebody's going to be rewarded for speaking about something. A group, or something is going public. Two cards about public and speaking. Okay, there's a Taurus, Gemini here, a Virgo. We have Capricorn. We have water and Capricorn. That could be talking about something. A Leo could be talking about something. An air sign could be talking about something. Scorpio. Okay, it could be a Virgo, Libra as well. And speaking about this, but you could be like kind of in the background. Tower in reverse. If this person is trying to hold up a tower with children, returning for money that's not theirs. They're disappointed here. Okay, somebody's having a celebration. Whatever this is, there's going to be a happy ending. This shit needs to come. It's coming down. Maybe today. Okay, there's somebody who's righteous and just here. We have ancestral support. We have family. We have inheritance. We have balance between people. And we have this Hermit in reverse. I'm sorry, Hierophant. Hierophant in reverse. Okay, stalking couples as well as families, as well as people in the justice system that are honest. They're stalking celebrations and anything that's going public would get attention. They're stalking that because they want to take it. There are Two of Wands in reverse. We have Aries in reverse here doing spell work. Trying to take people's public reward. trying to stop anybody from saying something. Okay, this person is very unconscious and very unaware. They're disconnected with the Four of Cups here. They could be staring at the TV or staring at something that someone is projecting to them. Eight of Wands in reverse, they're panicking. They're under arrest, or put to rest with the Four of Swords. Someone is put to rest, this fallen angel, or under arrest, or both. This keeps coming out, okay? They were doing too much here under the moon, maybe with the mirrors. Ten of Cups in reverse. Somebody's reversing families, crushing dreams, shattering dreams. Abuse could be significant. Stalking, unaliving of families here. Okay, so that they can travel. So that this Aries, Pisces can travel. Yeah, that's what I say. A Pisces, Aries wants to travel and go somewhere, so they have to keep them with the families. Okay, they're guilty. Justice in reverse. Guilty again. This keeps coming out because that's what's to come for these groups. Ace of Wands in reverse. Nine of Wands. Someone does not have energy, and someone has no energy. Ace of Wands in reverse, and someone has 9 wands of energy. They're tired, but they're not giving up. This 9 of Wands they could be looking at something online here. They're not going to give up. Okay, they're strong. They have courage. They're not struggling. Okay, they could have a young child, an earth sign. Okay, Knight of Swords. Somebody's defending himself here and saying now. Somebody's saying, I want justice now. This is taking too long. Something is taking a long time. Okay, with the 9 of Wands, something's been taking maybe 9 years, a long time. And somebody's saying, come on, now please. Okay, now. This King of Pentacles in reverse keeps doing something terrible. Leo, Virgo in reverse. Male or female keeps lying and betraying, doing something online, on the computer, using the internet. They're under judgment. They're on blast here. Everybody sees this person. Something is significant about mountains as well. Somebody is suffering. Somebody is suffering here from this judgment. They're pointing. Somebody is pointing at the judgment instead of changing. Okay, they could be saying, no, that's not my fault. Look at this. Okay, somebody doesn't understand they're being judged. They're not comprehending this. And they're suffering really bad. They can't come up with some kind of story, or something they're writing is not making sense. Something they're jotting down doesn't make sense. They could be messing around with tarot cards and cell phones and headphones. Or something they're doing here that is leading them down the hole. Okay, ancestors said yes. You have to go to jail. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. This person is pimping people, stealing money, causing people to be in debt. Okay, we have Knight of Cups here. This Scorpio Libra's not doing anything here. Not doing anything honest. They could be struggling with their health though. They could be doing something to animals at the doctor. Somebody is having health problems. The Scorpio Libra. Again, always take what resonates. Okay, there's an Aquarius as well. That's reckless and out of control. They won't leave the house. Somebody won't go out the house here. They don't want to leave. They're scared because ancestor is out there and so are the police. Okay, they're doing something for this Virgo and this Aquarius in the dark, and they don't want to leave the house. Okay. There's a Page of Cups in reverse that could be working with dead spirits. All of these groups could be working with dead spirits and invoking these spirits to help them. Okay, these spirits will do anything for food, a crumb, a piece of banana. They would do anything. These spirits will do anything for food. They'll turn into a fly. They'll put a spirit in a fly. The spirit will say, I'll teach you how to put me in a fly. And let me fly around the house and look for some food. Or let me try to listen to them or see what they're doing. They do anything to stay in this realm and be corrupt. But they're under judgment, which means it's over. Ace of Cups in reverse. They won't change here. These feelings won't change. They don't have protection still. And there's a Taurus energy here that's baking up something. Something is being baked up here. Somebody's planning something. They're doing something in the oven or by somebody's oven. Cancer, Gemini in reverse. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Lovers in reverse. Something's going on with prostitution and lust. Okay, and they still can't sacrifice anybody. They're just possessed. They're just greedy, and all they want is money, and they don't even, it's like they get pimped. It's like they get this money and somebody takes it from them or tells them what to do with it. This group is so useless. I don't see the point in this group. It's so terrible that they're brainwashed and possessed. They're scared, and a lot of them need help, but they won't get help. They just keep making victims out of other people. They keep making victims out of other people. R could be significant. Cancer, Gemini could be significant. Leo could be significant. Something's going on in a residence or a dormitory, a dorm. Okay, some kind of waste. Something going on with waste or residue. Somebody is going to be resigning at a residence where they live. They're doing something with waste, or something is a waste. They need to stand or withstand something. They're withstanding something. They're resisting something. They're being very strong, but it's not good. So they need to resolve something and decide and make up their mind here. Somebody is endorsing or backing this person doing something wrong. Okay, so they're leaning back. Okay, but they don't have respect. Okay, they're doing something to somebody's breath, or they're having problems breathing or respiration problems. They need to answer and reply back to someone. They need to be responsible and answer somebody. Okay, something is about to be subtracted. If they don't reestablish and restore something or recover something, it's going to be deducted or minimized or be left. A restaurant is significant. Somebody is restoring something, the rest of something, leftovers, mortal remains. Could be significant here. Somebody could be doing something with those. Something is restricted or limited. But they're determined to resolve something with these remains. They want to succeed. They want something to work out. They want results. To sum it up, that's what they want here. They could be trying to make something reappear from remains, like a spirit. They want it to resurge. They want to retain and keep and withhold the spirit. Somebody could be in detainment. Somebody be getting detained because of what they're doing with retinas, eyes, or something. They're trying to remove or take away something. As far as like funds or somebody's eyesight or a statement, they're trying to retreat and withdraw money from somebody, someone's retirement or their money, their account, and it's challenging and daring. Something is rhetorical. They're having delays. Something is holding them up. They're late. They're falling behind. Retarded is here. In arrears. Backwards. Slow. Mental retardation. Somebody is experiencing this because they're trying to portray somebody they're not. They're using photographs to do something, and it's going back to them. It's going back to them. It's backfiring. They're doing something in somebody's rearview mirror. Rheumatism could be significant. Someone is trying to join someone, meet someone, gather, have a social gathering with someone, and reveal something to them. A revelation is happening. That something will burst or blow up. It will backfire when somebody does something wrong. They need to check over something, a machinery or something, or some sort of gear. Okay. I'm gonna take what resonates, collective. Let me take what resonates. Let me take what resonates. Aquarius could be significant. P, bunny. Okay, somebody does not want to marry Satan, or somebody who is a Satanist. Someone is not guilty of P, letter P, first, middle, or last name. This could be what they believe, or it could be a fact. Somebody lied using your info, though. Okay? And they're not denying that. But this person's saying they're not guilty. Okay? They're not watching something. This actor is in reverse. They don't go to the strip club. They don't work at a strip club. Kentucky. Or a place that starts with K could be significant. Somebody refuses to take a mental vacation. They refuse to take a mental vacation. There's cancer in reverse. I miss you so much. Disability. Somebody has a disability. Capricorn could be significant. Anybody, sex, they're not having sex with somebody. Something was stolen from them. They're in bed all day. Las Vegas in reverse. Somebody from Las Vegas or a place that starts with L or V could be in reverse. Something could have happened in your bed. Someone doesn't have any regrets. Baltimore in reverse. Someone was starving and in labor. Somebody from Baltimore, a place that starts with B, could be in reverse. Something was casual. These cars could be in reverse. Multiple car wrecks or something. Somebody wouldn't give up on something. These experiments. A people pleaser is in reverse. A soulmate or twin is thinking about you. They could be experimenting on groups like this. Or couples. Aliens and angels don't love this person. And labor. Somebody is guilty. Okay, this person stalking your abundance could be in reverse. Maybe something happened. They didn't get busted for something though. Something could have happened to them before that happened. Their wicked altars are in reverse though. That's good. Wants to control your mind. This person is in reverse. Okay, someone has a court date coming up. Somebody can't explain this love that they feel for someone. They want to marry someone. They don't want to be with someone else. 222 in reverse. A car accident. Pods. Something happened with pods on the road maybe. They want to surrender to the divine and they only want sex. F. Someone is unprofessional. They're doing song spells with intentions. They're doing some kind of brainwashing or witchcraft with the song spells. And we have a fraudulent marriage. Somebody abandoned their car. Bunny in reverse. Rat on the side. Okay. Gate number. Somebody couldn't get a gate number. Aquarius. Fighting a losing battle. Somebody is not fighting a losing battle. They have self-control. Aquarius in the upright. Something will surprise you. T in reverse. Someone did not contact law enforcement about T in reverse. A veteran could be in reverse. London could be in reverse. L. Okay. Baltimore. Well, place that starts with E. Cigarettes. Somebody stopped smoking. Harrisburg. H. Lots of places. The place that starts with H. Pizza is going on there. M, a manager could be in reverse, or a job that starts with M. They weren't replaced. This didn't happen in any city. Maybe the cities that are mentioned here, or the initials, S, E, or E, S. D in reverse, pothead. Someone's not a pothead, or pothead could be in reverse, or they're not a pothead anymore. Someone likes to have intercourse with young boys, twins or triplets preferably. This person stalking is in reverse. Hates you and wants to be you. This person is in reverse. They lost their house rental. This bathroom demon is not working. They really like you. Okay? This pathological liar is in reverse. They signed something that was not good for them. They were forced to do this. Somebody's not fearing change anymore. They don't go to the strip club after work anymore. Someone's not following these devices or on your device anymore. They're not yelling anymore. This could be significant for someone. They could also be lying. But they could also be true. Something was going on in the car. And someone's love for someone. Somebody could play guitar, sing. Alright, let's see. Someone is not in regret. Bunny, will you marry me? 34, Cancer, or 43, somebody only wants sex. They're unprofessional. This manager could be in reverse. A place that starts with H could be significant. It doesn't have to be. Alright, I'll pull a couple cards on this. Something seems tricky here. Like somebody's trying to trick someone. Pisces could be significant. 3 could be significant. Pisces, Leo. Somebody's struggling. They can't maintain control over something. Someone is lying. Okay, maybe a Robata in reverse. Someone is, again, judgment is back out. Judgment is backed out. And somebody is saying, help me. Somebody needs help. Okay, this dishonest person. You have air, fire, Taurus, Gemini. Cancer could be significant. Someone is trying to indulge and have excessive pleasure. This Robata in reverse. Somebody in the spirit. A could be significant. Somebody saying me? Like they can't believe that they're under judgment. This Taurus, Gemini, or air fire sign. Okay? They did something with this Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. Okay, that's not having any success in the public eye here. And if somebody's saying me, I'm under judgment, I did something, they're only having sex with this group or this couple or whatever this is. Somebody falling out of the public eye. Okay, they're doing stuff with people's destinies here, and we're in 10 of Pentacles. Okay, something is going on. Someone is unprofessional. And they're being exposed with the moon card in reverse here. And they're avoiding conflict with cops. They just want somebody's Ace of Cups with ancestors. Being a spiritual whore. Someone is focused on their work, and this is making this group restless. Okay, someone is maybe manifesting, raising a child, raising a young person, or just a young person could be significant. This Cancer Gemini is restless. The spiritual whoring is not doing anything for them. They can't travel, they can't complete something. This Scorpio Sag is, again, with the nudity, cannot heal no matter how much nudity they're in. They're struggling. They're worried, they're scared. Okay, this Cancer Leo is again showing up in the upright here and trying to get somebody's breakthrough, but they're really not. They're really overcommitted to the devil, and they're stalking divine masculine energy or Capricorns, air signs, earth signs, high priestess energy. They're stalking people who don't have to hustle. They have inheritance. Life it seems better for them. Everybody has, tough times in life, but these people look at, like, if we're not doing what they're doing, then our life is easy. That's pretty extreme, okay? They're stalking someone in the imagination, this Page of Cups energy, and this Page of Cups doesn't want to meet up with them anymore. They can't sacrifice this person, but this Page of Cups doesn't want to meet up with them anymore. Somebody keeps making maybe a child or a young person meet up, want to meet up with them. They don't have enlightenment. They're having delays and backfire. They just want to betray this energy, this water energy, this earth energy. They want to betray that. And they're really doing it a lot here lately. It's like they just keep trying to betray this energy, trick them, and deceive them. And that's why the authorities are involved or have to be. Because this Pisces Aries keeps coming back, and with this Virgo reverse, that they keep doing something very dark, shady. They're disappointed and scared that someone is moving away from them. This water earth energy is saying, no, I'm independent. I don't want to have anything to do with you. So they send this Scorpio Libra, okay, that wants to go overseas. They could be bribing them. Hey, if you have intercourse with them and let me enter into you and get involved with that, then we can progress. Somebody's saying it's nonsense, so go lust after them. Go lust after this family, okay? And now this bitch can't maintain no control. She's having lost regret in court. You see, these things are just, like, they don't have brain. Like, something is, I'm telling you, collective, they're not smart at all. Something happened to these people. They lost their opportunity. They started doing corrupt things for money. They're greedy. All of this stuff made them very dumb. Like it just made them dumb. Yeah, like these oaths to the devil here. Capricorn reverse, the hold of towers, is destroying them. The Empress is having success and watching their back. And they have strength. They're not struggling. These fallen angels are having problems. They keep attaching to us. They keep sticking themselves in between things in our life that we're supposed to do. They keep trying to squeeze their way in between what we are supposed to do in our life. Somebody was unprofessional and tried to get sex from their employees. This manager is in reverse. Any more? A Virgo, Libra, a Scorpio, a Leo. Somebody's losing their public reward. They were having intercourse with their employees or something. And it's like they don't believe they're at the judgment, like they think that's okay. They're being corrupt here, greedy, and the employee was watching their back. They were maybe targeting Leo, Aries, and air signs and Cancer. Okay, now something cannot get any worse than this group. Gemini, Libra, Capricorn, okay, Scorpio, they wanted the Virgo, they were trying to attach demons and get this group locked up. These people are going to jail. These things are going to jail, so they're looking for sacrifices to go to jail for them. They trick people into committing crimes to go to jail for them. And it buys them time. TS or ST is significant. Okay, we have been doing this to couples here. Okay, they're abusing their power when it comes to couples. Somebody was a cop, or have a dirty cop here, or somebody who has a badge but they're not doing good things with it. Okay, they keep again with this fake love here, and they're causing suffering to children or happy people. And now they're a Robata in reverse. Like this group is just correct. There's nothing else to read for them. They're gone. Okay, we're going to be meeting up with who we want to meet up with. That's it. Ancestor is protecting some sort of connection, some sort of new beginning in faith that we have. We're not friends with this group. And they keep trying to come back to something that never happened, just to be a spiritual war and avoid consequence in the police. They keep betraying. Okay, they can betray this horrible group. We left them alone to betray themselves, and that's all that's going to happen. They have nobody but each other to destroy, and that's perfect. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. Nobody could do anything for them. Let me see this on the other side. I can even do the other side. Oh, collective. That's your reading.